Welcome to Mic'd and Medicated. We are excited to announce live on this episode
that Eva is pregnant. I'm just kidding.
This will be our final episode. We are calling it. Season 1 is concluding, and
it's our season finale, Eva. Just get to the chase.
Fine, it's our season finale.
You kind of made it sound like we're like ending. That would be a series finale. To be clear, this is a season finale. We are just getting going. Okay.
Absolutely. We told you this was our first rodeo. It's still our first rodeo, and it's been quite a ride. Pun intended.
No pun intended. Yeah. At least, but don't worry, we're not the village bicycle. You remember that? You know that saying? Like, oh yeah, she's a horror. She's the village. She's like everybody rides her, like the village bicycle.
Oh my God, I'm dead.
Yeah. Little off script there. But so I just actually from the beginning, I remember before we even had our first podcast and we're trying to come up with our name, we spelled it Miked.
Oh my God, Medicated. I remember that.
And my brother, shout out Phil, best real estate broker, said, dude, who's Mike? And I was like, oh yeah, you're right. It kind of looks like Mike and Medicated. So we changed that. So that was the first kind of pivot.
What, by the way, we also pivoted because we realized that the word mic'd, like having microphones, wasn't spelled M-I-K-E-D.
That's not true. I Googled it. It can be. That is not true. Just, it is very confusing for people. And most people are retos. Or what did you just taught me a new word.
Renobs,
which is boner backwards. And
yeah, it's a great word.
People use that instead of reto. I'm going to, if I can, I am a reto. So if I can remember renob, I will, and I'm going to use it.
I love it. So yeah, we are never going to get static. We are never going to get stale. We are going to bring you so many surprises in season 2. But before we do that, today we want to do what any great show does. We want to
talk about how great we are, right? I mean, we're not like kids opening toys in China great, but we're pretty good.
Why can we not even come near that level of fame?
Because people are renobs.
But we're going to do our best to bring you the highlights from season 1, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
I mean, we did learn so much and we can't wait to share it. And I will say, I bet you it's easier to come out as a transgender than a conservative.
Well, we learned that for sure. Let's start with learnings. I like that. Any good business plan starts with, what do we know?
I don't know. You're in the C-suite, girl. You start the business plan. I just fucking
know right.
Spew shit.
We made a list of learnings.
Of course, Eva did.
First of all, holy technology. It's not as easy as it looks.
We might have started not just static, actually. I think we started with no sound our first few episodes. And we used to wear headphones that were not attached to anything. And the first time, you used my daughter's karaoke microphone that was bedazzled just for fun. We didn't even have microphones. What the fuck is that about?
Oh my God.
We really did not know what we were doing. And we were cheap as hell. And so we had like the bootleg version of like equipment. And our first episode was like, and
I just remembered we used to open our episodes with some rap.
It's pricey to live uptown. It's stressful to get around. It's pricey. It's pricey, pricey, pricey. Everyone looks the same, all playing the Hermes game. It's pricey.
We did do that. Should we do a little one?
Was that I'd say the lesson from that was, as my husband Doug affectionately reminds me, please don't sing whatever you do.
No, my favorite thing to say is like, if you're singing a song, like, okay, sing something. That like, I'll know who.
Baby's got back.
Okay, no, sing something that like, I know who. Oh yeah, who sings that?
Total Eclipse of
the
Heart.
Okay, who sings Total Eclipse of the Heart?
Turn around, bright
Whoa, who sings that?
eyes. I have no. Oh, Bonnie Tyler.
All right, let's keep it that way. It's a good one.
That's a really good one, Caroline. How do you get a tissue to dance?
Put a little boogie in it.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
I mean, I am so funny. Luckily, I'm not an egg, or I'd crack myself up.
So another lesson learned is that when you become successful enough that you need to switch from audio to video, it matters how you look.
Really matters. Like, let me tell you, I did not, and I was not fat. I was like maybe Upper East Side, like a little bit heavy, like size 26 or whatever, maybe pushing a 27. And I looked at myself and I was like, ew, I don't even like, it was sort of like seeing Monica on that Friends episode where they're all on the couch. It's the episode's called The One with the Prom Video. Not that I watch the show so much, just kidding. And they're all sitting around, and Monica was fat then, and she comes out and everyone's like, whoa, someone ate Monica. And she's like, hey, the camera adds 10 pounds. And Chandler's like, so how many cameras are actually on you? And I kind of had that moment. So thank you, Dr. Messer, for giving me a little Zepbound to zip me into shape, because now I look hot and my skin looks great. Thank you, Dr. Marnie Nussbaum, for giving me my glow.
And now I don't need to listen to Caroline say she needs her Oopa pillow.
Fupa. I felt like, okay, in real life, I did not have a fupa, which is a fat upper pussy area. I never had a fupa. But the couch angle and the extra 10 pounds did give me a fupa. Okay.
So thank you. We are now pillow free. And I also got a makeover.
Oh, thank the fucking Lord.
Not from any MD, but I got a makeover from my co-host, Caroline. And I would say that I am beyond grateful, because she has taken me from doom and gloom, as she says, to va-va-voom.
I mean, do you think people noticing are like, wow, Eva like really looks good? Like from Nautical Stripes, like you were like the girl in Popeyes. Popeye the Sailor Man. And I made you like hot.
I actually do think people notice. So thank you.
Oh, great. I'm so happy because I notice, and it's better for my eyes. So I'm sure it's better for everybody. You know what? If you're hot, like flaunt it. You know what I mean? Like you don't need to dress like 20 years older. You don't want to dress like a teenager, but
right.
We had a lot. We have a lot of questions.
That was also an early episode. Caroline fondly told me that I had a cobweb vagina.
Yeah, which now you Mona Lisa'd.
And now I'm hot.
Which is a rejuvenation. Okay. I wonder if they call it the Mona Lisa because it's small, like in person, the Mona Lisa. So it's like they're making her vagina tighter or smaller. I don't know. That was a thought that probably should have been said in my head.
Just about being beautiful.
But she's ugly. No offense.
She has a wandering eye.
She looks at you. I do not, when I think of beautiful, I think of like Angelina Jolie, not Mona Lisa.
Well, Mona Lisa is clever because no matter where you are, she's looking at you.
Who wants a clever vagina? I want a hot, pretty one. I don't care if it's fucking clever. It's not taking the SATs.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we digress. Anything else we need to cover on lessons?
TikTok is mean.
Oh God, yeah. Going viral on TikTok is not what it's cut out to be.
I mean, I had no idea that taking a video of my husband walking ahead of me at the airport would be so viral, because he does that a lot. And what's funny is like, obviously, it's an Upper East Side thing for men to walk ahead of you.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, because everybody in my personal Instagram was like, my husband does it. The internet, holy fucking shit. He's autistic. My husband used to do that. Now we're divorced. Oh, honey, if it ain't good at home, don't go to Rome. That was some good ones. Or he's gay. I didn't get how that made him gay. The best was that big Texan guy who was 1 million followers who stole my video. And then he was like, Jeremy, you're an asshole. Like, and Caroline, get some self-respect.
I will say though, like, all kidding aside, not many people can claim that they created and posted a video that is still getting views and is now close to 5 million views. That's impressive.
I know. It's all, or it shows that everybody's a renob and needs to get a fucking job and stop being mean. Okay. Because also, like, I had a lot of videos after that were like, it's comedy, it's fun. What really
people don't like those videos.
No, you know what
much.
Really got? No, they don't. But what got people is we called it a save the marriage strip. It wasn't literal, you morons. It was like they took it like I was literally saving my marriage, and he was doing this.
Right.
Renob. Okay. Anyway, that was fun.
So I think we should move on. I guess the only other thing to say is we also learned that
home is where we are.
We built a summer studio when we were not in the same location. And we realized that as long as you've got me and Caroline, you've got what you need.
100%. And also like a really nice room and expensive equipment. And then it's good.
Right.
So it's not just us, let's not be so aesthetic.
Okay. So we want to take stock of what's working and what do we want to continue in season 2.
Wait, stuff's not working?
Well, we want to know what people like about us.
So instead of asking people, we asked, obviously, ChatGPT.
Okay. So we asked ChatGPT, why are we working and what should we be leaning into for season 2?
And also, like, how do we come off and what are our most used words and basically what, like, the audience, how they view us.
So, according to ChatGPT, Caroline.
All right, I'm ready.
Are you?
Does Chat love me more than my husband?
Your speech style is story-driven and comedic escalation.
Damn straight it is.
Which usually includes conversational fillers and narrative pivots.
Is that a fancy way of saying I have ADD and interrupt a lot?
So you are the comedian storyteller. You bring it, Caroline. You bring the laughter.
You do too.
Most likely words and phrases that you use are wait. Literally, by the way, first of all, I mean, wait, can I just say something?
Okay, wait. No, I actually, seriously though, but this is just fancy interruption words. And like, I don't sound that smart, but it's fine.
I do think you have a
missing word
knack for interruptions, but it's okay. I love you and I love everything you say.
The thoughts just come and I just like, I can't wait. Like
I
have to get them
You're
out.
Unfiltered.
And like, it has to get out in that moment or the comedic timing won't hit. You know?
Don't go changing. It's perfect.
Isn't that don't go chasing waterfalls?
No, don't go changing. I love you just the way.
Gosh, we sound really gay and sappy. Okay.
The only thing that surprises me, and you pulled the data from chat, is that there's no F-bomb in this list.
I definitely say fuck a lot. I mean, who doesn't love a good, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the fancy word for it? Expletive. Sometimes you just need to say fuck or renop, which is going to be my name. Next year, that's going to be my word.
I'm also surprised another word wasn't on this list.
Let me guess. Motherfucking Mom Donnie?
Yes!
I knew it. That fucking bitch. You know what? I'm so mad I gave him airtime, but whatever. His name's fun. I like saying it.
Season 2, there will be no more politics. We promise.
All right. Let's see how Eva's reads, because I have a feeling I come across as the dumb one and she's going to be the smart one. Let's see. All right. Eva, this is how chat sees you. Eva tends to come in with structured framing and analysis, which is common for the rational co-host dynamic. So does that mean I'm irrational and unorganized and can't analyze? Yeah, I think we know when to Harvard here. The analytical co-host, and your most likely top words and phrases are actually, listen, which makes sense because I'm constantly interrupting you. Exactly. You're just proud that I could repeat something that you taught me. Technically, right. But those words are way smarter than, by the way.
So
I literally is us. I mean, I'm clearly the funny renob who can't remember what's the theme of the episode. And you just always bring us back and analyze and are smart. And thank God.
But
otherwise,
honestly,
it would just be verbal diarrhea.
I feel like I have laughed and cried on this couch.
I know. I've had to add like a plastic cover, like an old grandma, because she fucking wets it. I can't help it.
What can I say?
I'm funny. I know.
What can I say?
All right. This is good too. So it also says, I mean, we know it works, but it's reiterating why our podcast dynamic works, which we know. So it says
ChatGPT never tells you what you want to hear.
No, but this was pretty good. Okay, ready? I'll read this. Or you tell me, why does it work? What does the podcast say that I bring to the table besides interruption?
I think we have
no, it's right here.
Oh.
I'm not really asking you. I'm asking you what chat said.
It says your dynamic fits a classic, successful podcast structure. Caroline as chaotic storyteller and comedic exaggeration, and Eva as analytic reframing and bringing the conversation back.
Kind of sounds like we're the perfect yin and yang, baby.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're my
season 2's gonna be on fire.
My Lucy to my Ethel. How do you say that?
Yeah, we're Lucy and Ethel. We're like Monica and Rachel, or like Chandler, Phoebe. You know, like our personalities. You're kind of like Monica, Phoebe, and I'm Chandler, Rachel.
Ebony and Ivory.
Who the fuck's that? Is that like some...
just meaning like pears. It's like peanut butter and chocolate,
vinegar and oil, salt and pepper. We're not oil and vinegar. Oil and water. That doesn't mix well.
Definitely not.
We're the opposite of oil and water. Okay, so now that we've told you what chat says, we're going to tell you what a lot of you have said. We won't name you because we're going to keep your privacy. HIPAA.
Do you want me to say the comments?
Sure, go for it. Start with the first good one. Can you read? You don't have your reading glasses. I'm sorry. It's not like an age
Season
thing.
2, we're also not going to be talking about age.
But you look great. So like if I
Thank
were
you.
almost 52 in a week, I would say it too.
She's going to do it anyway. Okay. So I will start with a quote that I think really sums us up. 2 hilarious, authentic women unpack the chaos of marriage and parenthood with sharp wit and zero filter. It's relatable, laugh out loud funny, and oddly therapeutic. I live for every episode.
And I live for that bitch. Thank you for that.
Who is that? We need to find that person.
I don't know, but I love you.
That was amazeballs.
I know. Gosh, we should just do this all day. Just read this and just ego boost. Ego boost. Keep going.
Crying. I'm obsessed with you both. This dynamic is beyond.
We know chat said the same thing.
All right. Should we just do one more positive and then move to the
Let's
negative?
go. Let's do that.
Okay. Mic'd and Medicated is the perfect mix of marriage humor and modern parenting realities. Caroline and Eva are smart, honest, and hilarious without trying too hard. This is better than therapy and a must listen.
Did you write that?
No.
Wow. That's really
Once
good.
again, this person nailed it.
Nailed it like a coffin. I don't really get that expression. Like you nailed. Never mind.
Okay. Whoever wrote those, we love you. Right back at ya.
All right. Let's
we do
read
the
some bad
worst
ones.
now?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it.
Couldn't make it past the 5-minute mark. The worst, whiniest voices.
Okay, because you're a bitch, I'm going to say your name. Stephanie B. My husband also has a hard time making it past the 5-minute mark. Wait. I actually did not mean that sexually, but I meant because I'm annoying. But that was pretty funny. I really didn't mean that. Oh my God, that was funny.
Here's one I don't fully understand. Put the mics down and make some sandwiches.
First of all, bitch, do we look like we eat carbs? No. So
good point.
Maybe you should put down your sandwich.
Wait, is that person being sexist?
Oh, I didn't think about it that way. I just think there's a fat bitch who should put her sandwich down.
Should we do one more bad one?
Oh, yes, 100%.
I click on the other reel, and even your kids are embarrassed with how much of an insufferable mental retire you are.
Okay, who's the retard here? I mean, that's fucking amazing. If you're going to accuse somebody of being a retarded person, maybe you should actually say retard and not retire.
Have you seen the Borat on this? There's a Borat.
Oh my God, we have to. Oh my God, yes. Can we please just can we say it? Borat. For those of you who don't know, is the brilliant Sacha Baron Cohen, who I don't know how he didn't get killed doing this, but he pretended to be this like Muslim from like Uzbekistan, a new place. Anyway, he's sitting at like a country club in I don't know, somewhere very waspy, and he's with this white couple, and the guy, he says, "What do you do for work?" And the guy goes, I'm retired. And he goes, "You're a retard." "You're a retard. That's so nice." And he says to the wife, "That's so nice you allow a retard at the table."
And then he says, "Physical or mental?"
Yeah. That's really funny. Anyway, this woman is clearly a retard. But thank you for that.
I guess that, that brings us back to a learning, which
that
we
motivates
didn't mention
me, doesn't
above.
it?
It's motivating, but it's also like, you can't please everyone, and actually, the goal is not to please everyone. Because if you have a point of view,
then if you please everyone. Sorry, that was an interruption. Then you're vanilla. Like exactly. I want people to love us and fucking hate us. We're cilantro, baby.
Nice.
You know? Yeah,
I love it.
Crush that.
Okay, so we have some great bloopers from this episode.
We've had our dogs run in like out of control, like knock microphones, get caught up in stuff. We've had Eva's daughter come in and like scream at her because she just forgot that she was home. You forgot your daughter was home. And I've said, "Shut the fuck up, Bunny." Well, actually, my favorite is I didn't realize in the den we have a phone, like a real one, and just rings. It's like, I don't know who's calling. God.
We still haven't
Are you
figured
there,
out
God?
where
It's me, Margaret.
Right. We still haven't figured out where
so
that
it's like
phone is.
the random. We
haven't had a Janet Jackson fashion moment though.
No, we have not had a nip slip. That would be terrifying. And by the way, we would have just edited that out. But yeah, you're right. I know everybody's dying to see our boobs.
Oh, I would say it's sort of a blooper when we called our husbands at work.
That was amazing.
Is that a blooper?
Well, the best was like my husband was the only. He really believed it, I guess. No, he didn't. He didn't think that we would put him on the podcast.
Right.
But what he did believe is that I threatened I was at a jewelry store buying something for my anniversary. Where your husband was so smart because Doug, Eva's husband, was like, "Oh, honey, you want to go away anywhere? I'll book a 5-star hotel." Come across like some Mr. Charismatic, prince, and my husband looked like a dick. He was like, "I gotta go," and hung up. That was fun. We're dying, by the way, for season 2 to get them on.
Yeah, that is the elusive
If
goal
you guys
that we will
want them,
continue to aim for.
Like, just please tell them that it will not ruin their careers. Because I don't understand. Like, I think we would boost their careers,
I actually feel like it's a compliment. If they think we're going to ruin their careers, that means they think we're that famous that people would hear them.
It's true. Also, I do love when my husband will be like, "Don't post where you are. Someone might come and get you." And I'm like, are you kidding? Like, I'm famous enough. Someone's going to come stalk me.
By the way,
good. I love a stalker. Not really.
Jeremy is...
I don't want a stalker.
No, by the way, Jeremy is genuinely worried about that because he
it kind of flatters me.
He's been texting me the same thing.
I'm so flattered. Like, dude, I'm not fucking Kim Kardashian. Like, what are they coming to rob me from my anniversary present that I didn't get?
Don't you remember capacity building mindset? You're not Kim Kardashian yet.
Oh, thank you. Analytical one over here.
Okay, bringing us back. Should we do a lightning round?
Let's do it.
All right.
So you want to ask me?
Yeah, let's do this. And by the way, we came up with these questions, but if you have others, feel free to slide into our DMs.
Oh, that was an old one. Look at you with the retro vibe.
Okay. Caroline, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Favorite saying?
Like that I said or someone else? Or whatever. Okay.
Oh, sure. You want to coin?
No, I want to say
own?
It's not or, it's more.
Ooh,
My husband loves that one too. Just kidding.
Favorite recent Eva story?
Jesus Christ, there are so many. This woman is literally just a walking sitcom. I think it was last week. And Eva and I have this relationship where we can brag to each other because we're just like happy for each other. And she's like, I took an online IQ test, which she paid for. And she's a cheap motherfucker. So that is like, she really wanted to know. She's like, I'm a genius. I'm smarter than Oprah. Literally a minute later, I get an email with an article randomly. And it was like, people with a high IQ are most likely autistic. And I just forwarded it to her. It was so funny.
Oh, I'm embarrassed. Okay.
Why? It's not like you had a low IQ.
Favorite podcast? Obviously, aside from Mike and Medicated.
Okay, well, I love the Jewy ones like Dan Senor, Call Me Back, or Ask Haviv. You really want some good Jewish history. I loved Honestly, but she honestly just stopped doing it. So that sucks. And I also like Jonah Platt has a new one, Being Jewish Now. And
you're really on theme with your podcasts.
I kind of and I love Ben Shapiro. He is all time. He's so funny. His voice kind of annoys me. It's kind of like, I'm not in trouble the other way.
Wait, the comment about the mattress.
Oh, this was so good. So I watch sometimes, I'll watch it, and it's on YouTube. You see the comments, and he does have a lot of advertisements that are the same. And so this woman goes, Ben, I love you so much. I already like my mattress. Can you please get some new sponsors? And I just thought that was classic.
I love that.
I would love to be at that point where someone's complaining that our sponsors.
All right.
Keep going.
Favorite reel of ours?
Your fart yoga.
Have you tried it yet? It really works. Favorite politician?
Oh, ooh. Speaker Mike Johnson.
I'm fundamentally opposed to this question.
I know, because you don't want to be political, but like I'm not political. I just know what's morally right. I mean, I'm not politically correct. That's why I have this podcast. Like, we're not
fair. But I think the whole point is like, I want to go back to the time where it didn't matter and no one knew. Like, I married my husband not knowing whether he was a Democrat or a Republican.
You didn't ask me if I'm a Republican or Democrat. You just said, who's my favorite politician?
Fair enough.
I could have said Thomas Jefferson or Andrew Jackson. No one remembers him, right? I feel like it's always like the fourth president. Everyone's like, who's that? I don't know. Is it Andrew Jackson?
No, he's a really well-known one. Caroline.
Yeah.
Favorite Upper East Side ism.
Favorite Upper East Side is that I made fun of, that you forgot the question. You want to repeat that? Because that didn't make any sense.
Favorite Upper East Side ism that you make fun of.
People's the obsession with getting an Hermes bag, and how people actually, you have to build up you have to build up your list of purchases before they offer you a bag that you have to spend money on. And so it's like the people who buy like the towels, and they have like everything they're wearing is Hermes because they're just dying to be offered a bag to buy. That was fun.
Actually, for more of that, you can go to our episode. It's pricey to live uptown.
Yeah, that did really well. Crushed it. We'll tag that one.
Okay.
That's a good one. The next one.
What was one thing Eva taught you?
That blew my mind. You got to learn how to finish the fucking question. Okay.
It's the first time I'm seeing these.
Okay. That a wee-wee is a penis. I always thought a wee-wee was a vagina. That was crazy. Out of all the smart things you've told me, that was nuts. Also, I didn't really know what a C-suite meant, which is embarrassing, but I'm not supposed to be the analytical smart one. So
it works. It works. Our dynamic works. What would Eva's dream outfit be?
Oh, so easy. A nautical shape, like Miu Miu. It's not Miu Miu. Definitely not Miu Miu. Like a Moo Moo. Do you even know what Miu Miu is? No, it's Prada's like other line, junior line, but it's not, wouldn't be Miu Miu. So it'd be a nautical striped, like very baggy shift dress with like wet Birkenstocks that are like, you know, like you've worn them too many times that your foot's like permanently imprinted in it.
Ew.
And then a giant sun hat, so you don't get sun even if it's 40 degrees out and cloudy. And your purse would be probably a LL Bean boat bag from like the most recent free event you went to.
Wait, how did we become friends?
Because
I'm
not superficial. I'm like, because we connected on a on an emotional cerebral level.
Totally.
And now you're hot. You were hot. You weren't ugly in wearing that.
I just meant because you're so visual.
I know. If you were an ugly person wearing that, I don't think we could have been friends. But I saw the potential. You were like Ty from Cher, from Clueless, you know?
Yes. Okay. Any others here?
What are your favorite words?
What are my favorite words?
Okay. Well, even though chat didn't catch us, but I would say aperture. You love using that. Aesthetic. And I did say actually. So I think you would have crushed the A list on the SATs.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
Eva, my turn. I'm going to ask the questions fully.
I'm afraid.
Right. What are your favorite sayings?
My favorite sayings are: you feel how you act, you don't act how you feel.
I love that.
I have a few. More. What are my other?
You live in your head, so make it nice there.
I love
think you stole that from somebody.
I did. No. That is definitely Kelly Corrigan, but I love to say that to people. Like, you live in your head, so make it nice in there.
Okay. Favorite recent Caroline story?
Recent. There's so many. Oh my god.
We spend like all day and every day together.
I
you
know.
Can't think of one?
No, I'm saying there are so.
Could have been like 5 seconds ago. You need help reminding you? That's actually, can I just say something? That one of my favorite things about our friendship is because she's a short-term memory issue. I can like hit the same jokes and she doesn't remember. So like I get a laugh and it's really good. I love that.
I think my favorite one is we had dinner the other night with a mutual friend, and I hadn't even like sat down after taking off my coat returning from dinner when Caroline pinged the two of us that she had bought custom shirts. You had made and bought custom shirts for the three of us that said, "Goodbye, Mom Donnie. Hello, Miami."
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
I feel like that's just you.
Yeah. Also, I think it was a favorite story of mine that happened to us because I'm a little narcissistic. Is this also at that same dinner? We like got a tequila they recommended because I was like trying to be like, I don't want to spend a crazy amount or whatever. So I was trying to go with the new one that always sucks, but I try. And we both were like, that's gross. And then Eva was like, I'll have a Casamigos. And I was like, yeah. And then I go, all right, Casamigos for her, Class Azul for me. I'm like, it evens out. One normal drink because she's cheap and I'm expensive. I thought that was funny. Okay.
Oh my God.
Favorite podcast besides Mike's and Medicated? Duh.
I'd have to say Barry Weiss, honestly.
Oh, I also like Jenny Monessa's podcast. That's a good one.
Yeah. Oh, that's
We didn't turn out okay.
Because we didn't turn out okay.
We fucked up.
Yeah, no, I'm still mourning Barry Weiss.
Mourning is a perfect word. Like, I actually miss her. Like, I felt like I used to walk and listen to her, that she was a friend. Too bad she was never a friend. Yes, sir. Okay. Favorite politician.
Well, this is where I just fundamentally don't.
But I'm not asking you if it's Democrat or Republican. It could be like asking your favorite actor. It's like, who's your favorite politician? Is it JFK because he's sexy? Is it like Andrew Jackson? Is it like who?
I think it might be George W. Bush.
Senior or junior?
No, George W. Bush, not George H. Bush.
It was? I thought it was George W. Bush Jr. Why is that so funny? I'm younger than you, bitch. I don't remember George W. Oh, George W. was the younger one.
Yeah.
That's your favorite. I love George W.
I'll tell you why, because
I love him. I forgot about him.
I'll tell you why, because
War on Tour.
Everyone skewered him for that
going
he
into
didn't
Iraq.
have the right language. Well, that too, but that he didn't like speak eloquently.
He used to say the war on tour. Remember that?
And I feel like he left office with such dignity. He has such a low profile. He paints. He didn't presume to, or pontificate on what the next president was doing. He just has so much class.
Exactly. And you know what? I also liked Laura Bush, his wife.
Yeah.
And I do feel like he had a protective nature where I did feel we were going to be okay in some weird way. When 9/11 happened.
9/11, I don't know. He got so much negative press and criticism, but I just feel like his post-presidency, he's been such a
I've seen him in person too, and he has a lot of charisma. Actually, he doesn't come across in
but
TV.
He's like somebody you'd also want to have a beer with. Like, he's fun.
You'd want to like ride a cowboy with him. No, you'd want to be a cowboy with him, not ride a cowboy with him. Gosh, sorry, that was funny. Okay,
Freudian slip.
Depends.
Okay,
I'm not really into cowboys. I'm more into like billionaires. Anyway, just kidding.
Actually, that might be my favorite Caroline story.
So let's hear it. I want to hear from your perspective.
We were talking about this whole thing for men in uniforms, and you said
no, like stripper people, like police officers, strippers.
Yeah, police officers, firemen. There are women out there who have a thing for men in uniform, and you're like, yeah, I guess, but for me, it's more like the billionaire uniform, like Laura Piana.
But like he paid for it himself, like not mommy and daddy bought it for you. That's hot.
I loved it.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay,
now favorite words. Favorite reel of ours.
Actually, I have another favorite politician.
I didn't want to do this question. It's not politically correct.
Margaret Thatcher.
Oh, okay.
She's a badass. She's tough as nails, and she understood that socialism.
Gold in my ear.
She understood that socialism sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, not everybody in New York understands that. Gold in my ear also might have been one of my favorite politicians.
Yeah.
Not attractive, but powerful.
Yeah. I love how we're badass women and we just instinctively chose men.
I didn't even think about women as an option. I just thought of it. To be honest, I was actually just thinking of presidents. I wasn't thinking of like councilmen or whatever, councilwoman. Also, I tend to like a lot of more of the male politicians right now. I just feel like I feel a little safer with them. Sorry.
I get it.
I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry.
I get it.
Whatever.
Okay,
wait, I'm not done. Favorite reel of ours.
God, there's so many good ones. I would say a favorite reel of ours is when you did Bunny as a 10 when we saw the other dog.
Yeah, that flopped. No pun intended. Bunny, get it? Flopped.
Yeah. But it was so good.
It was so good. I think you just had to understand that, just to paint the picture for you, Bunny isn't always groomed, but she's adorable. And she literally were walking on the street and she met face to face her exact breed, exact size, named Gigi, in a leopard coat and groomed. It sounds like I'm talking about my mother.
With leather, Italian
she was
leather
gorgeous.
booties.
And you could see Bunny was Oh man.
But he was like, I thought I was hot until I looked at this new dog and realized I'm
I
not.
realized I'm fucking not. And then it like goes to a scene of Bunny and my dog Heidi just eating and like basically like friends, just like good friends don't care if you're hot, but they kind of do because
Well, but good friends are friends who make you feel good.
Right. Or food. Food makes you feel good too. Favorite Upper East Side ism you made fun of last season?
Well, I actually think we've come up with a few new words. So rather than a favorite Upper East Side
Fine,
ism,
let's do it.
I think
Let's do it.
love the word you coined, authenticist.
Yeah, I am so authenticist.
I mean, you know that word better than anyone.
Authentic, but no, a narcissist who's authentically a narcissist.
I also think misophonia was an under
Had you never heard of that?
known term.
Had you never heard of that?
No.
Wow. To teach Eva like an actual medical term is like pretty much unheard of.
Yeah.
Misophonia, it's because I suffer from it. So, and my mom does. So we constantly send each other articles that are like, you're a genius if you have misophonia.
Right.
Which
and
is why I'm
realized
authenticist.
Actually that I don't have misophonia.
But we know from your IQ test that you're very smart.
Actually,
and slightly
also,
autistic.
You came up with the word early on, hate follower.
Yeah, hate following. It's the best. It's when you really there's like an influencer or out there who makes you want to vom.com and
vom.com.
I probably said that, but it feels new to you because your memory is not always working. So you see an influencer, you don't want like them to get credit. You don't want to give them credit that you follow them. So you hate follow. You search and you can see, and then you make fun of them, and then that's it. So yeah, hate follow.
Anything else you got for me?
Oh, actually, no. You gave me a lot, or was your friend farting above your asshole?
The best
or
line
shitting
ever.
above your asshole?
Yeah, my friend gets credit for that.
That's the best fucking
She
thing
doesn't
I've
want to
ever
be on our podcast, so I won't name her. But
farting above your asshole. It's like you're just like you're in over your head. Love
what
it.
about a shit sandwich without the bread?
Also fabulous. What was one thing Caroline taught you that blew your mind besides that you might be colorblind?
Actually, this was really big and like profound. I always felt that I was the only one who had the thoughts I had or the feelings I had or the tummy issues I had. And you were like, duh, you're a Jewish woman.
So I spent a lot of time with Ashkenazi Jewish women who order for their husbands and don't feel well all the time and complain. And so you realized you're normal. Or food. That was the thing. Like you didn't understand that like everybody in my life orders like no fat, no butter, sauce on the side.
Wait, but I also didn't know, like I thought I had a problem.
You do have problems. Oh my God. There's so many Jewish women we have met doing this podcast who carry gas eggs like candy. What would Caroline's dream outfit be?
A jacket with like a huge middle finger on the back.
Mm-hmm.
And it would say, I need my meds. Don't talk to me till I've had them.
Okay.
And she would have on like killer leather pants and really like chic, but not a brand shoe. Heel.
Love it.
And she'd be carrying a Birkin.
But it was used by my mom. So it's like,
and it would
cool,
be like
vintage.
She values it and she cares about Birkin. So it would be better than the other people.
No, but it'd be like a little bit bruised. Like I didn't buy fucking 80 towels to get it. You know what I mean? I just took it. From my mom.
She
inherited it.
She hit the genetic lottery for Birkin.
Trust me, I have hit. I deserve that Birkin. Okay, I did not get the genetic lottery. I have a lot of fucking issues. Okay, so I deserve that bag. Thanks, mom and dad. Okay, you should see my Zittermer's bill. All right, and I only do brand prescriptions. It's high. That my husband will be like, "Is this accurate?" And I'm like, "The shop opera is going to be refunded. Net-a-Porter is going to be refunded, but Zittermer Pharmacy is not going to be refunded." That is accurate. Those are our daily conversations.
Or actually, one of my favorite learnings from the podcast was when we had our fashion consultant on, Jen Galante Hahn, and she said that when her husband asked about the bill, she said, "Oh, my Teresa is my religion classes."
That was fucking genius. You're right. But I'm Jewish, so it sounds kind of Catholic. Too bad. Net-a-Porter should be called like mitzvah.
Actually,
Porter.
that's genius. Somebody should start a clothing company and have the name be something like
Hadassah.
I was gonna say
Tikkun
charity.
Olam. Oh my God, let's do that.
That company would make so much money.
I am literally dying.
Oh, that was my favorite reel. Sorry, I forgot.
The Amex
my
bill.
favorite reel.
Private eyes, they're watching you.
And then we had the best text exchanges between our husbands where literally in the middle of the day I'll get, "Hey honey, did you order this?
Is this fraud?
Is this correct?"
Wait, did those stop since you became a spender? I kind of think they did.
It's harder to keep up with.
Yeah, it's good, right? I like that. Yeah, you gotta just keep going and then like stop. Then it's fine. But if you don't do it a lot, actually remember in the beginning of a relationship when we first had a shared card, we were married, and I first bought something big. He and it wasn't even that big. Like Amex called him, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And I felt so proud that like Amex was such a little amount, but like Amex thought it was big because I hadn't spent any money yet.
Right. What happens now?
It just gets shut off because Jeremy puts a limit that I hit. And then I have to ask him, and it's fun. Actually, you know what we've been doing lately? It's really this is where there's the comedic storyteller. Don't worry, she's the analytical one's gonna bring us back. I do like my husband will give me a budget, like looking at a house or something. And then I'll go like triple the budget. I'll be like, this is exactly what I want. And he'll be like, this is not helpful.
But you told me this, and I think
I have to manifest it.
That's how you manifest.
Right. If I'm looking at houses I can afford, that means that's what I can afford. I want to go bigger, better. Bigger, better, or go home, literally.
So I'm going to bring us back.
All right, take us back.
We are, this journey would not have been this journey without all of you. And so I think before we end, we have to just say, like, from the bottom of our hearts, like all of the wonderful encouragement and support and texts and shout outs that we've gotten from everyone who we either already knew or who found us and told us what a difference we've made. Like, I think, and
I would also say you're welcome. There's the authenticist in me. Like, you're welcome for giving you comedy and a relief and information, and like for saying everything you're thinking, but you're afraid to say. And now you feel less alone because we put ourselves out there and are vulnerable, ostracized motherfuckers. So you could feel better about yourself. You are welcome.
Well, I was actually going to say that it's our purpose and why we did this is that we wanted people to realize that not everyone has their life all put together. Not everyone is having, beautiful romantic date nights with their husbands and kids who perfectly behave and do what they're told. And we just wanted people to know that it's really hard.
The internet is bullshit. Okay. It's bullshit. What we use from us is not bullshit, but everything else you're seeing, it's what our friend Liz said. It's an Insta scam. And it's a fake book. And like, it's true. And also the more you post, the more images you see that someone's so happy and blissful, you have to know they're fucking miserable. I'm telling you, they are. I know it. When I'm happy, I don't post like, hey baby, I love you so much. Like for a happy anniversary, I like send my husband like a fart meme. Or he sends me like I'd be like, wouldn't you rather be on the toilet than have dinner with me? Like that's what you do. Real love is being kind of mean.
And I think not only not feeling alone, but like being able to laugh, being able to not take it all so seriously, and being able to be vulnerable. That's how you connect with others. Mm-hmm. And I actually just read this great article about that and how oversharing is actually a superpower. And I was like, oh my God, I'm freaking Superman.
I was going to say, you're like, you should be flying right now.
But it puts people, it disarms people and it allows you to then get to the good stuff.
We're like the password to your security system. We disarm you. Disarmed. No, that's not funny. But what is funny is actually Winston Churchill had a great quote that if you can make someone laugh, you give them a little vacation. And I feel like there are things that are priceless and you don't have to travel to the fanciest 5-star hotel resort, which is what I would like to do. But instead, you can just laugh because it does make you forget about your daily struggles.
Right. So with that, we want to leave you with a cliffhanger because we grew up in the age of
different ages, but okay.
Well,
you were more of like the
Who Shot
Welcome,
JR.
Mr. Kata. No,
Who Shot JR? Dallas.
I don't remember that show. No,
I was. All right, I am older, but for those of you who remember the cliffhanger where you had to actually wait 6 months for the next
Rachel,
season.
Mary Ross, you will have to wait until after spring break to find out.
But luckily for us, you will only have to wait
2 weeks. We used to have to wait 3 months. And with that, mic drop.
Mic drop.